Now, Europa Universalis 5 is coming out on Tuesday, and I'm very excited for it. I've pre-ordered the game, I've pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition, because I know that this is going to be a game that I'm going to be playing for the next year, at least. I have over 2,000 hours in EU4, but there's one thing about the game which seems quite concerning, and that's the system requirements. Primarily the fact that the minimum processor is either an Intel Core i7-8700K or an AMD Ryzen 5 3600. And I'll be honest, the Ryzen 5 3600 is the processor that I currently have in my machine. And if that's the minimum, then I am quite concerned about how this game is going to be functioning. Because many people, they have worse processors, and they're going to be excluded from this game. On top of that, as the game gets into later and later stages, it tends to become more CPU intensive. And considering how badly optimized a lot of the Paradox games are and how the Clausewitz engine only really works on one core, I think a lot of people are going to be struggling with the processors. On top of the CPU requirements, the recommended graphics card is an RTX 3060 Ti, and the recommended processor is a Ryzen 7 7800X3D. These recommended specs are absurdly high for a map game. Europa Universalis games don't need to be this graphically intense. And let's compare this to Battlefield 6. The minimum system requirements for Battlefield 6 are lower than EU5. The minimum CPU is a Ryzen 5 2600, an entire generation before, and the minimum is a RTX 2060, and the recommended graphics card is an RTX 3060 Ti. Now, why is the recommended graphics card for Battlefield 6 basically the same as the recommended graphics card for Europa Universalis 5? Now, I hope that Paradox is being extremely conservative with their system requirements. I hope that they're putting all these massively high specs to just be careful. But I am quite worried that this is going to be the requirements to run the game, and this is going to absolutely set our computers on fire, cause crashes. I hope it changes. I hope that they're able to bring in optimization, but this is a worrying sign.